Parshas Matois Masei, I want to join the two setters together. Parshas Matois talks about Nedorim in the beginning. Then afterwards, Parshas Masei talks about Api Hashem Yisu, V'Api Hashem Yachanu. Then afterwards talks about the Inyan, the Kohen, the Godol. These days of the 3 weeks, which we have a chiyuv, kol misabel al Yerushalayim zoiche v'roe b'simchosa. How are we mitabel? What do we? Of course, you know there's no chasnas. Most of the days, the 9 days, of course, no chasnas, no simchas, would not any meat, and the rest of the other things. What we have to do in order to be mitabel. When a Baruch sees that we are mitabel, and we daven to him, and we ask him, and we are mavakish, we ask more and more to HaKadosh Baruch Hu to redeem us from the golus of the Churban Abayis. Why does HaKadosh Baruch Hu have to listen to us? It's all got to do with if our mouth is a holy mouth. I'll tell you a story. I've said the story before. Shmuel Wozner once came to Nicham Avelim in Bnei Brak, and the smell was built in his bal. The smell was terrible. People were sweating there, and they didn't change their shirts and everything. He told them, please, go inside, change your shirt or wash yourself, and come out again. I can't sit here and be menachem you when the smell, it's impossible to sit over here. Imagine someone talks to the other person and the smell of the mouth, it's unbearable. Unbearable. He never cleans his mouth, he never cleans his teeth. Dirt. Teeth are rotten. So it's hard to hear what the person wants to say. HaKadosh Baruch Hu tells us, you want me to listen to you, clean your mouth. Don't speak Lashon Hara. Don't speak Rechilas. Don't say Moisei Shemra. Don't do telltale. You have a peh kodosh. You have a holy mouth, of course. When these weeks over here, or for HaKadosh Baruch Hu, to meet Abel, you never see that someone sits shiva for someone. He says, he'll go and play football or tennis. Because the person thinks he's sitting shiva. He don't think about anything else. He closes his phone, sits on the floor, and he thinks about so-and-so was here and so-and-so is not here now anymore. When we think about Churban Abayis, the Churban Abayis, if we are mitabel, it's mashma that the Avedis is still with us. Apalatoin, he was a goy. He came to Yirmiyahu Novi, and he told him, what are you sitting on the ground floor? The house got burnt a long time ago. So Yirmiyahu Novi says, all my chokhmah comes from these stones over here. Bizman Beis Hamikdash Kayom was koinim ba'avodosom levim b'shirom u'v'zimrom. When we see in this week's Seder, Kechol hayotzim b'piv yaseh, we have the koach of dibur. We could speak, we could daven, we could learn, we could ask HaKadosh Baruch Hu to help us. Of course, when is that shaykh? We have a holy mouth. When we see in Parshas Masei that our whole going through the midbar was Api Hashem Yisu, Api Hashem Yachnu, it's the same HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Ho yohiva v'yi HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Adon Olam Hashem Olach B'terem Kol Yitzin Evro. HaKadosh Baruch Hu was Adon Olam Hashem Olach before we came into the world. It's the same Adon Olam, it's the same HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Ho yohiva v'yi. HaKadosh Baruch Hu took us in the midbar, Aba'im. One place to the other place. One place to the other place. Each place he took us to be metaken in that place. What had to be metaken? You had something bad in the midbar. There's tumor there. Bnei Yisrael was there. Mekadosh the place. Finished being Mekadosh the place. Next place. Api Hashem Yisu. Andani Yaakov Api Hashem Yachadu. Comes to the end of Parsha Masei. We see the Indian about the Roitzer B'Shoigeg. The guy went up the ladder, fell down, and he killed so-and-so. He didn't mean it. He goes to the Orei Miklot. Till when is this person in the Orei Miklot? till the Kohen Godol dies. Kohen Godol dies, he goes home. Why? Because the Kohen Godol should have davened that there shouldn't be a story like this in his time. If the Kohen Godol dies, it's a kapora for the whole generation. Then he goes home. The question is asked. The Rambam Moine Vuchim asks a question. If this Roitzeach B'Shoige goes out of the Orei Miklot before the Kohen Gadol dies, what happens? Then the family of Goyal Adam can kill him. Who told you to go out? He can't say he went to buy lulav. He can't say he went to a bris milah. He can't say he was a shiva Masadi Kiddushin. There's no tirutzim. If this person leaves the Orei Miklot, oy vavoy elav. What happens if the day later, after the story, the Kohen Gadol dies? Who's the Kohen Gadol? The Kohen Gadol is the Gadol Ador. The Kohen Gadol is the holiest of the holiest. The Kohen Gadol went to the Kodesh HaKadoshim. Mare Kohen, when the Kohen Gadol went into the Kodesh HaKadoshim on Yom Kippur, Kol Klal Yisrael had kapora. Imagine. Let's think about it. Every single one of us is full of dots, full of averas. Yom Kippurim, clean, completely clean. No averas, nothing. No dirt. Klum. Everything, every Yid in the world is 100% clean. I once heard in the name of Rabbi Tzimut Safi, he said that whoever was Bizman Beis Hamikdash Kayom heard the Shema Meforos. What happens? Why a person won't mention the Shema Meforos when he goes out of the Beis Hamikdash? He says when he left the Beis Hamikdash, the doorpost, he went through the doorpost, rubbed off the Shema Meforos from his mind, and he didn't remember nothing. Chutz, besides this person, can't mention his name, Ish of the Notzim, which caused us problems through the whole 2,000 years. That we have a look at the Gemara Gittin, Nun Zayin, Nun Vov, Omid Aleph, which we learned about it yesterday, which he is a very easy. He sits in Tzoya Rotachas. He wrote Shema Meforos on his arm, and when he left the Azorah, he did Kishov, and he flew up in Shamayim, and he made problems. But all Am Yisrael, we forgot the Shema Meforos. We heard the Shomanu Shema Meforos. Yoitze mipi Kohen Gadol, hoye neuflem abaneim, vo'oimim shma bor Shem kavoi malchus lo'oilom voed. And avoidus Yom HaKippurim. We heard it every single year. And the Kohen Gadol goes home and Motzei Yom HaKippurim. Rabbi Yonatan Eibishter brings down that the Kohen Gadol took 6 hours to leave from the Beis Hamikdash until his house. Everyone told him, Kohen, please bench me out, that she'll have a full shalema. Bench me, the daughter will get married. Bench me, the child will have nachas. Every single person went up. The Kohen Gadol and asked him, bench me, you went into the Kodesh HaKadoshim. So when the Kohen Gadol is the holiest of the holiest person, when he dies, the tsar is so great that every person forgets about his own tsar. This Rotzeach, that he fell down from the ladder and killed so-and-so, so the family is very ill. The family is very annoyed with this Rotzeach. How did you kill him? How did you go up the ladder? Why didn't you think you might fall down the ladder? But since the Kohen Gadol dies, the Tsar is so great that it's mevatel the Tsar of this and this family. That's how it goes. That's what the Rambam says in Moira Nevuchim. So you see from here, Bizman Beis Hamikdash Kayom, what did we have? What do we have now? When they killed the Zechariah Novi, the Gemara brings down in Gittin Nun Zayin. They killed Zechariah Novi, and he's written in Eicho, Yedei Noshim Rachmoni Yois Bishlu Yaldein. How can it be a Zazach Abidech Hateva? How can a woman take a child, kill him, put him in the pot, cook it up, and eat the meat? And the Gemara brings down in Sanhedrin that what happened in Lamoshel, Stoim, it wasn't like Yerushalayim. In Stoim they didn't do chesed. In Yerushalayim they did chesed. What chesed did they do? they took the arms and the feet from the child and they gave it out. They did chesed. How? How did HaKadosh Baruch Hu do a zazach that a woman should take her own child? So the Gemara says, why? The Pasuk said, Zanecha, you took my child also. You killed my child also. Who's my child? The Kohen Godol. Im yedei noshim rachmoni yobishlu yaldeyen. Im yehorik b'migdosh koim v'novi. And his dam was mebabeh, his dam was burning, was bubbling 200 years. Over 200 years his dam was bubbling. Until came along Nebuzaradan and he killed 3 million people. We can't understand it. We can't understand nothing. But from here we see who the Kohen Godol was. We are now sitting on the floor. We are now mit Abel these days. On Churban Yerushalayim. We haven't got the bais. We don't have the house. We haven't got the house which HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives us a kapora. Each Yid has a kapora every single day. The Prophet says in Yeshayahu Navi, Tzedek Yolim Bo. If a person does Aveh in the night, he gets a kapor in the morning. If a person does Aveh in the afternoon, in the afternoon he does he has korban tomit. V'estikevus chotasa baboiker. V'estikevus shulitasa bein habayim. We have kapor the whole time. Am Yisrael has kapor the whole time. We have kapor. And what do we do now? We don't have a bais. We don't have a Beis Hamikdash. So what do we have these days? In the Shalma Purim Sofasenu, that al Yedei through we say the Karbonos in the morning or in Mincha, we say the Karbonos. Whatever we say, we say the Karbonos on the Shalma Purim Sofasenu. It's like in Keilu we have the Beis Hamikdash. But that's B'tnai Echad, that we have a holy mouth. If we have a holy mouth on the Shalma Purim Sofasenu, of course we can daven, but it's ain't a doimer now. Lebizman Beis Hamikdash Kayom, Bizman Beis Hamikdash Kayom, Kohenim ba'avodoso, Levim v'shirom u'v'zimrom, Shefa, Siyata D'Shmaya, Broch Meruba b'bayit hazeh, Broch in the chitim, Broch in the soirim, Broch in the wine, Broch in the Torah, in the kedusha, Kinei mitzvah b'Torah. Oh, Kodesh Baruch Hu was with us. It's different. Now we're in the Golus. How can we bring our Kodesh Baruch Hu back? Who brings our Kodesh Baruch Hu back? We. That we daven and we learn and we do tshuva. Bein odel lechaveroi, bein odel lemokoim. Pashas Matois is joined with Pashas Masei. Pashas Matois, Kachol HaYotzim Mipiv Yaseh, it's got to do with you want me to listen to your tefillahs, to your bakoshos, to Tehillim, to what you cry. I listen to you. You have to be Mekadosh Shupeh. No Lashon Hara, no Echilas, no Moitzi Shema, no Sinas Chinom. No Sinas Chinom. Bayis Rishon, 3 Averes. Bayis Sheni, Sinas Chinom. We mevatel the sinas chinom. We have Avos Hasheni B'ezrat Hashem. Then of course HaKadosh Baruch Hu will be with us and help us and bring the Gula Shleima, bring Mashiach Tzidkenu. Will all be zocheh zeh B'ezrat Hashem that this year we will see again Kohenim ba'avodo, Levim b'shirom u'vezimrom, v'shom da'avodcho b'yiro, ki me'oilo mochshonim kadmu ligots.